The Doug in Exile ban has been reversed and his channel is coming back soon. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my good friend Doug Tenaple. Now I normally don't talk about myself or anything like that on the channel because I like focusing on the content, but this is actually related to breaking news. So some of you may not know this, but Doug and I have been friends since 2017. I was doing comic book reviews back then, and I met him while he's plugging one of his books and we really hit it off. And since then we've done numerous streams together. I did a silly thing for one of his crowdfunding campaigns. We did a cartoon called Burkle and Spay with Sven Stoffels as an artist, where I voiced a dog and Doug voiced a cat.
What?
Wake up. I can't sleep.
Well, that makes two of us.
No, I can't sleep because I saw a monster.
I'm really not in the mood for this.
Oh, it was horrible.
Please stop doing this.
He also helped me come to Christ through conversations, and he did a series of streams called Saving Nerkish, where he witnessed to me and had different people come on and talk to me and answer questions that I had as an agnostic at the time. And the first iteration of this channel was actually going to be Doug and I talking about the news from a Christian perspective, but unfortunately we couldn't keep it consistent due to scheduling. But all of this is just to lend credibility to what I'm saying, because I know there's a lot of videos going out there of people speculating about what happened to Doug's content. So here's the inside scoop. A few days ago, some of you may notice that his channel was banned. He'd been expecting this for about 2 years now, because it's not his first channel. He started making political content as a fluke in 2020 and posted it on his art channel, which he was using as a catch-all for anything that interested him. It blew up immediately and his channel was skyrocketing until it was deleted for him violating one of YouTube's nebulous guidelines related to politics. Since then, he made several channels trying to reconnect with his audience, but they were all eventually deleted because once you're banned on YouTube, you're supposedly banned for good. I mean, Doug couldn't even appear on channels as a guest because he could put those channels in jeopardy. If he could, I would have had him come on and explain this all himself. Now, his current channel, I believe, was actually his son's, and he was using it to make faceless content for a while until YouTube randomly reinstated his original channel, which led Doug to believe that he's no longer a target and in their good graces. So he started posting videos and making regular content again, and that's how we got the current iteration of Doug in Exile, which has been the most successful one by far and was on track to get 1 million subs by the end of the year. However, the algorithm being what it is, and the fact that Doug had dozens of banned channels deleted for different reasons, it flagged his current one and banned it for circumventing the rules. It even got so trigger happy that it banned his mother's account, who's like the sweetest woman I've ever spoken to. But the good news is that Doug's been in contact with YouTube support, and they've agreed to reverse the decision and reinstate his channel any day now. So in the meantime, Doug wanted me to tell any of you that follow him to hang tight. You can follow him on Facebook and Twitter. He's fairly active on there. He's actually been posting a little bit of content on there in the meantime. You can go to his art channel on YouTube. I'll put all the links in the description. Oh, and also he wanted me to tell you that if you see any channels masquerading as him or called Doug in Exile 2 or anything like that, they're counterfeit and they're trying to grift you. And this last part though is very important, so pay attention. He really wanted me to tell everyone this. Stop telling him to go to Rumble. Doug is not a fan of Rumble. He doesn't like the interface. He's a YouTube guy through and through. Which brings me to my next point, which he reiterated on a phone call with me, and I tend to agree with the sentiment, is that while there's certainly a lot of issues and concerns with big tech, YouTube has been a good platform overall, and is frankly one of the best tools for conservatives to get their messages out right now. I mean, even with his recent banning, Doug understood that was an automatic thing, it wasn't personal, and the main reason for it is to combat spammers and bots from flooding the platform with junk, which is something I've personally seen a little bit and understand the necessity for. So just hang tight. I know a lot of you have been itching for new content from Doug, and I was honestly, frankly, a little surprised myself by how popular he is, because to me, he's just my pal I BS with on the phone from time to time. I hadn't even thought about doing a video on this until I saw the outpour of people clamoring for his content and all the videos popping up speculating about what happened to him, which frankly really speaks to his appeal. One of the things I love about Doug, and have tried to do on my own channel, is this concept of being a happy warrior and maintaining a sense of optimism while talking about things that you don't like or find troubling. I mean, it's fun to tease the opposition and call people out, but a lot of content out there is just angry rage bait designed to elicit a dopamine response. And Doug always tends to steer away from stuff like that with his commentary, even when he's deeply upset or disgusted by something. He always presents it in a very simple, calm, and collected way, which is something we desperately need more of. But let me know what you think. Do you watch Doug in Exile? Have you been affected by his channel being deleted? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!